Recipes, and we have a windy day. So we're gonna try to do some pork loin sandwiches on the Blackstone today. There used to be a place here in Farmington called Brown Bag, and they used to make a pork cutlet sandwich. And then they closed for many years, and then the daughter opened it, and now the granddaughter, I believe, runs it. Basically, it's a pork loin, breaded, served with green chili on a roll, and that's it. So that's what we're gonna do. Mine, I'm gonna add a little mayonnaise to mine. So if we can get through this wind, I did kind of make me some homemade little wind blocks there, and hopefully that will solve the problem of the wind. So I'm gonna get inside, get the pork loin cut up, get it ready. I was gonna batter it all out here, but I think I'm gonna batter it in the house, bring it out, and get it frying. Okay, so here's my pork loin. I've got it all cleaned up. I cut a little fat cap off of here, and I guess I'm gonna cut that little piece off right there. But aside from that, I got my hoagie rolls, and this pork loin looks like it's about, if I cut it in half, it'd be about the size of my hoagie rolls. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this in half right about here. And now I have the two halves. I'm only going to use one of the halves. I'm going to cut them lengthwise. And I'll probably, well, we'll just probably do them about 1/4 inch thick. I'm thinking I'm going to use this piece right here. So I didn't show you. I just cut them 1/4 inch thick and got them all ready. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these and I'm going to lay them out and I'm going to tenderize them with my little hammer. I'm not using the ManKitchenRecipes hammer. So we just hammer them out just like that. Once you get, I have 8 pieces. They're all tenderized. Now we're going to get some breading on them. And it's just the flour, egg wash, and panko breading. And I'm going to season my flour with some cumin, probably about 1/2 tablespoon. And then, of course, you know, got to use my SPG, my garlic pepper. I'm going to put a tablespoon of that in there. Just eyeballing it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of red chili powder. And probably about 1/2 tablespoon of red chili powder. And then I'm going to just, let me get a fork. And we're going to mix it up. So our spices are in the flour, not on the outside. So we like to do it that way instead of putting it in the breadcrumbs. So anyway, we're going to take our 8 pieces of pork cutlet cut from a pork loin. We're going to put the flour mixture on there. And then I'm going to dip it in the egg. Pretty easy stuff. And then after the egg, of course, we're going to get the breadcrumbs on it. And you just lay them on your breadcrumbs and they'll cook pretty well. Push a little bit on top so when I turn it over, I'm not touching the egg part. Just want to make sure you get your breadcrumbs on there nice. And then set them over on your tray. I'm going to do a couple more for you. I'm going to speed it up though. So we just do the flour, run it through the egg, get the breadcrumbs on there, just like that. Once more, flour, egg, breadcrumb, and there you go. There's all 8 of my pork cutlets ready for the griddle. So let's take them outside. Okay, well, so far my wind block is working. I've got some olive oil on there. I'm shooting about 470, 465, 470. We're going to get these on here. We will lay these away from you. Ready? Okay. We're doing a shallow fry on them. Might take about 3 to 4 minutes per side. It shouldn't take long. The pork is really thin. Check them out. I can see some Nice browning on these already. Okay, maybe. Look at that. Always flip them away from you in case that does splash up. Right. That looks really good. Doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to get all of these done. Put them over here on the other side. And just let them, it is warm over here. So they will stay warm, and if they need any extra finishing time, they'll have it. You can see in that one that the pork is white right there. So these cook fast. Like I said, they're nice and thin. Just a couple of minutes. We had our oil really nice and hot. A little more oil on there for the next batch. I'm going to put it right there. And we're going to get our next ones on. Lay it away from you. Just like that. Some oil is right over there. Turn them away from you so you don't get splashed with grease. Now I guess I can pan up and show you. The tree's blowing, my top's blowing, everything's blowing. But the little wind guards right there, homemade out of an aluminum shallow pan, cookie sheet, whatever you want to call it. Looks really good. Over here. Now I'm going to go get my hoagies and get this cleaned off. I'm going to put some butter on them, get them toasted up a little bit. And like I said, all these take is the pork loin right there, the breaded pork loin, and green chili. Confusion, I didn't show putting the bread on. They're looking really good. And then over here, I added, two of us are having cheese, so I added cheese in between them. It takes 2 pork cutlets on each sandwich. And then also, we're going to load up the green chili. Okay. One wants it just light. He gets his light. The other ones we get loaded up. Just like that. Just enough green chili there. Okay. Let's get these off. Okay. I'll get those right there. Two pork cutlets, just like that. Pop it off. That's how they're made. Nothing else. one is mine. It's got the cheese and the green chilies. And the last one. Just like that. Okay. Grab mine. It's pretty hot, so we will do a taste test. Look at that. Pork cutlet sandwich, green chilies. Big bite. That particular bite didn't have the green chilies in it. That's okay, I'll get to them. Anyway, that's my pork cutlet sandwiches made with pork loins. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you make these because they are delicious. Getting dark early. Had to come back out and tell you that sandwich with the green chilies. Oh, that made it. The sandwiches were so good. Pork cutlet sandwich with green chili. Man, I just had to come back and let you know how good the whole sandwich was, and it was a big sandwich. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.